Honestly, this routine has become by far one of my favorite parts of my day, where I get to sit down, or well, now stand up, and watch some crazy clips from people doing completely ridiculous things. From Karen's, from Kevin's, to public freakouts over some mundane things. We get to sit back, relax, enjoy some clips and some of my stupid commentary on here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, with your host, me, the Australian idiot. Let's get into the clips, shall we? In this clip, we have an entire group decide to cancel their booking for this Comfort Inn because they decided to deny the day before one of the people that they were there for, particularly because of a weird company policy. Here's a clip.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. So I booked a room here for tonight.
Sure, what's your name?
Jennifer Cleveland.
There
But
you are.
I'm gonna ask for my money back because I'm here for my friend's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to book a room here yesterday. You guys wouldn't let her,
Okay.
and said because she lives within 50 miles of this place.
Yeah, that is our company policy.
And why is that?
It's dictated by our owner. I don't know the owner. I've never met him. It's his policy. I just have to follow it, unfortunately. So we don't rent to anyone that has a valid, like with their valid ID. If that says they live within Rutland County, we cannot let them stay.
But her boyfriend was with her, who doesn't live here. They had family staying at her mom's. That's why they had to get
I
a room.
understand that, but her name was the one on the reservation, and she showed me that her driver's license said she lived in Rutland County. So unfortunately, so back to you. I cannot do anything with this. It has to go through management because it's a prepayment. So I can leave a note on here that you'd like your money back, and then they can handle that.
Okay, and can I get the number for your whoever I should be talking to?
There's a card right there.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, because this is where we were all going to stay. We were all
We were
meeting
all
here.
And
Yeah,
it also has a no cancel policy on it.
Right, because I thought everyone was going to be staying here. Now that the person we're all here to comfort, they can't stay here. None of us are going to.
Okay, well that's fine. You can.
You're
talk
fine
to
with
management.
that?
You're fine with losing hundreds of dollars for
I have to follow company
policy.
policy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And her dad died, and you're making this about what? I just don't. I think you could have made an exception.
I can't.
You can't.
I have company policy that I am told that I have to follow as an employee of the hotel.
I'm sure there was a phone call you can make. And
No,
it's-
I'm sorry. It's company policy. Management has told me that there are no exceptions. So that is the company policy. I'm sorry.
Is that Comfort Inn's policy or your owner's policy?
Owner policy.
Yeah, because I stay at a lot of Comfort Inns, and none of them have that policy. None of them.
I'm sorry. Our owner owns this place, and his policy is no one that lives in Rutland County can stay here.
And what's his name?
I'm not allowed to get all that information.
What's your name?
My name is Melissa,
Okay.
and we have a general manager. Her name is Lori, and then there's an assistant manager named Nicole.
And when will Lori be back in?
Monday.
Because, I mean, she kind of felt like a whore.
Yeah.
Like, she thought nobody was going to let her stay because
sorry
her
that she felt
husband,
that way,
like, she
but-
was doing, like, a 2-hour quickie, like, hotel thing.
No,
like,
it has nothing to do with anyone personally. It has nothing to do with that at all.
Like, it
is
was
the
literally-
Just
owner-
that somebody's
horrible.
in town for their dad's funeral, and you couldn't make an exception. It just
No,
sounds
sir. I'm
ridiculous.
sorry. It's company policy. I have to follow it.
Okay, I'm just saying it sounds ridiculous. Don't you understand that? I know you don't want to acknowledge it, but that lack of sincerity shows through it. Just
I'm sorry. I have company policy I have to follow. I'm paid to follow company policy. I'm sorry.
Well, we're all going to be going on Google and writing really, really, really rotten reviews because
That
you
is
made
your
her feel
prerogative.
horrible
That is your
the night
prerogative.
before her father's funeral.
I understand that. I'm sorry. But I have company policy I have to follow. I'm sorry.
kind of laughed at the friendliest hotel in Rutland.
I know.
huh?
That's odd. I can't say it's stupid to have a policy of that nature. I can't say it's completely stupid because it, to a degree, I can understand why a policy like that would exist, but it still is something that I just look at and go like, okay, so because they live too close to this inn, they can't stay at the inn. Why? Like, what is it the point? Like, what's the point of having that type of policy? You're trying to not have people come and do their one night stands in this inn. Like, what is the point of that type of policy? Like, I'm sitting here going like, I can't say it's completely stupid because to me, part of my brain thinks like, yeah, that makes sense. But the other part of my brain's like, but how does that make sense? Why does that make sense? It's like trying to think of the reason behind it, and it's just like I can see there like being a reason of maybe you don't like people using it as a place to do your sexual shenanigans for a night when you hire someone else, something along those lines. I don't know. This policy just seems a bit stupid, especially considering the boyfriend doesn't live anywhere nearby. Like, what? But yeah, good job. You lost everyone else, which probably wasn't exactly the great. I don't think the company's going to be too happy with that, and maybe company policy might change. Also, probably not. Maybe after this clip gets around a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. It still seems a bit whack to me. Here we venture to the UK, where McDonald's is refusing to take an English 50 British pound note because too much counterfeit tender has gone through in the country, so they just refuse to accept it. Here's the clip. Get back to you in a moment.
Them.
Hello.
Are you going to take my English money?
We're not taking the £50, no, sorry.
So it's my little boy's 3rd birthday today, and this guy here won't let my little boy have a McDonald's. That's all he wants, because he won't take an English £50 note.
Yeah, we don't take them, sorry.
Why?
Because there are too many counterfeit ones about.
That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I haven't got a counterfeit one. You need to have the equipment to find out what's counterfeit and what's not. If your staff have taken fake money, that's not my fault.
Yeah,
it's down to you to check whether that's real or not.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we just don't take them. There's nothing I can do about it.
What do you mean there's nothing you can do about it? My boy's 3 years old today, and he wants a McDonald's.
Yeah, sorry. We just don't take them, I'm afraid.
Right, this is going further than what you actually realise, mate. Okay. You're refusing to take English money. You're refusing to take English money.
Yeah, sorry. We don't take them.
Because someone else gave you fake money.
No, because there's too many in the country.
Someone else gave you fake money, so you're not going to let my little boy have a McDonald's on his birthday.
Many companies don't take it, sorry, it's just the thing, we don't take
Can you name them other companies, please? Can you name the other companies?
So 2 things first. First off, this person went to a different McDonald's that was also in the local area. They ended up accepting the $50 note, so at least they got their food that day, which is pretty good. But on the second note here, from what I can gather from doing a bit of research, legal tender in the UK has a very small route of definition. Like, businesses can just not accept what is technically legal tender for basically any reason they so choose. If it has to do with something, like if it's something to do with a debt and you're paying off a debt with legal tender, then in those cases they have to accept it. But if it's nothing to do with a debt, then they don't have to accept it. They can deny cash, they can deny cards, they can deny whatever they so choose as a business. Whether that keeps people happy or not is the other question, but that's a thing they can do. I don't agree to it here. I think it's ridiculously stupid. It's like, oh, there's too many counterfeit 50s in the country, so we're just going to have to not accept them. Sorry about that. Honestly, I'm sitting here thinking, as someone who's been behind a cash register before, and going off of it's a meal for a kid, I wouldn't be too surprised if they just didn't want to accept it because they don't want to go through the hassle of breaking a 50. Because that's annoying. Especially if you have to get a bunch of coins. They just didn't want to deal with that, which is, if that's the case, that's some level of what in the world I've never seen before. But, you know, makes sense. They just weren't accepting that 50 because too many counterfeits, bro. I'm sure you've noticed lately there's been a lot of issues coming with planes, whether they be delayed, cancelled, or various other potential issues. And of course, as things go, people are getting more and more upset with it every time it happens. So this flight attendant here decided to get ahead of that curve when this flight gets delayed a bit.
Completed what he needed to complete. He's filling out the paperwork, and then we can go. So I need everybody to return to their seats if they can, so that we can go, so that there is no extra holdup on us leaving. Now, as far as the flight attendants, we are literally in this with y'all. We had a layover that we all wanted to go to. It got snatched from us. So just like a lot of y'all are missing some connections, we're missing our layover as well. So we are in it with you. We are trying to go so that we can get y'all to Dallas as quickly as possible. What I will say is this: what we will not tolerate is disrespect towards the flight attendants. So this is the one and only warning. If a flight attendant is being disrespected or any passenger is being aggressive, we're going to have you kicked off the flight right now. So we're going to ask for your cooperation so that we can go, so that there is no issues, because I promise you, we are not trying to get stuck in Belize. We are literally trying to make it as quickly as possible, so once they get ready to leave, we can close the door and be on our way. I promise y'all. Does anybody have any extra questions?
I love how whoever uploaded this version of it, they added the "so upset at American airline passengers should not be treated this way." Yet if we listen to the end of the clip again, oh yeah, that's right, all the customers were clapping, going "woo" to the flight attendant for saying this. And I kind of agree there. Like, yeah, maybe this isn't the greatest way of doing it. It was a touch aggressive, but also completely fair. It's almost like people have no idea how to treat others with respect when they're working their job. It's almost like if something goes wrong, a lot of people have a tendency to scream and shout at the workers who are there and try and make it their problem, even though there's 9 times out of 10, there's nothing they could do about that, and you're just going off at someone because you're a dick, is the basic way of saying it. So, you know, I like this announcement. Good announcement. Whoever re-uploaded and had that initial text at the start, go suck a dick. Here you've got a Karen who either doesn't have a properly fenced yard or decides to let their dog go out in the front yard on a very consistent basis where they're able to roam into whatever they want, to the point where this dog's ended up into a neighbor's garage as well as backyard doing what dogs love to do. This is the 4th time it's happened according to the person recording this, and she decided to confront the person about it for the 4th time, and this person just absolutely loses their mind in front of their kids, starts pushing their mother around, and so on and so forth.
You gotta put your dog on a leash. You gotta keep your dog out of my yard. Oliver. Sorry. No, this is not a sorry thing. This is like the 4th or 5th time this has happened. Okay, you don't have to get rowdy. I'm not getting rowdy. I'm upset. Okay. Not recording. I'm not going inside. This is my property. I don't have to go inside. I'm not on your property. I never was. Yeah, you can't even pick your own trash when it falls in the front. I'm not on your property and you're yelling. You look crazy. You look like you've lost your mind. Show you crazy. Show me crazy then. Come show me crazy. I would love it. Yeah. Come show me crazy. Take your ass inside. I'm not taking my ass inside my own house. Oh. I can do what I want on my property. I have barely even raised my voice at you. Okay. You're acting ridiculous. You're acting like you're acting like a child. You guys go play and ignore this thing standing. You're acting like a child. You are a fucking child, that's right. Is this how you talk to people? Hey, Carrie. Is this how you talk to people? Because I haven't disrespected you one bit. I wish to God, you put your hands on me. Girl, you better get the or what? You're on my property. Be on whatever. What are you, black? You're black, so you got right. Oh, girl, let's make it get good. Let's make it good. No. She got to say what she got to say. No, it wasn't. And I haven't stepped over my property line, but I will make sure everybody knows you're a racist. Yeah. Come on. You are racist. I'm not racist. You just think you're black, so you're up in my face, right? Yeah. No, I'm up in your face. Oh, she's black, you guys. Be scared. Run. I don't give a flying fuck. You let your dog run in my garage for the 4th time. My garage on my property. How am I wrong? Go. And now you're going to put your hands on your mother and push her too? Have you lost your mind? You're scaring your children. You're literally scaring your children. Is this how you're going to act in front of your kids? Is this maturity? Because I asked you not to let your dog run in my garage? What are you trying to do, a record? You're trying to do a record on the phone? I've already recorded you. I've been recording you. Absolutely. Hi, guys. Oh, this is a freak who had a fucking alert telling me instead of being nice.
I genuinely hope this is one of those clips that got sent to the police. I don't know why the clip cut off there. I don't even know where to begin to find the actual full clip itself. But I pray to God that they actually send this to the police, because I wouldn't be too surprised if some other things happen in that house, considering how she just treats her mother. Just like the mother's trying to get her to calm herself down and move on, and she just grabs her mother, forces her out of the way, and continues to push her around. Like, I wouldn't be too surprised, as I said, if something else happens in that house that maybe wouldn't be exactly a good thing for the parents or the children or whomever else. But Jesus Christ, what an insane person. Here we got a Karen who's a bit too impatient, so she decides to take the handicapped line in Walmart, and when she gets queried about why she's doing that, rather than explaining and potentially having an actual valid reason for using it, she decides to take the insult the person route. Yeah, of course they did.
Even kids were smart enough to point it out. You guys weren't smart enough to get it. I know. I didn't know I was in the handicap line. I'm sorry.
Anyway, really? You need to make her leave because she is harassing us. She's saying, what are you carrying 5? I mean, she is absolutely out of control.
Yeah. Lena? I am very impatient at this point.
Can I get a Lori? Come here.
Spent about 40 minutes ringing up their cheap little coupons.
Because we're so broke and so fat and we need all this food. So
that's right.
Yeah, she actually.
And she's a Mormon. She's a Mormon.
Oh, no,
yeah. Because we're so broke and we're so fat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so uneducated. And
do you need eyes to see that, or does a mirror reflect the same thing to you? I don't think you need eyesight. I think that
sure.
Walton could see it if they had soda.
Because we're ringing up coupons.
Do you know how long we've been here waiting for your groceries?
Choose a different line then.
Yeah, I know.
That's simple.
This is going on YouTube. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh yeah, I can make anything viral.
Ask these people how long they waited. Did you wait a pretty long time for these ladies? Thank you. Way before us, dude.
The ignorance that's in Walmart.
Boy, they waited so
Great.
long. So the Save-A-Lot couple.
This is absolutely hilarious. Francine, just leave her alone. She is ignorant. Please relax.
It's not a matter of someone taking over. She needs to be removed.
Get away.
I think it should be said, not all handicaps are visible. She might have an invisible handicap, but when you get queried about that, and your choices and your option to what you choose to do in that situation is to just verbally insult the person querying you a question, is just not how I would proceed to do this type of thing. I don't know, it makes you come off like you're genuinely don't have any form of issue at all, and you're just being there because you're a bitch. And hey, that might have actually been the case in the situation, or you might have genuinely needed the handicap line for one reason or another. Either way, you're an idiot. Learn to be nice. Here we have a bit of a throwing fight.
You are very here. Call the police, and I got a witness.
I got it on camera. He called you a. I got it on camera. You should just walk away, ma'am.
You're a hater. You're supposed to be here to be nice with people.
Oh, he's supposed to be nice, is he? Have you heard of mutual respect? Like, how in the world do you think someone's going to be nice to you if you throw something at them? Yeah, he did need to throw the I think keys that he threw, or something of those lines back at you afterwards in response. That was unnecessary. But you think you're wholeheartedly in the right? Like, this will just get sent to the police. They'll look at it. They'll look at you. They'll look at the guy, and they just either will do absolutely nothing, saying, "Okay, you're stupid," and move on, or just charge you because you were the one who started this mess. We got a guy who's just sitting in the car park minding his own business. This car park seems to be fairly empty as well, from what I can tell from the clip. And this other person decides to come up and annoy the guy for sitting there in the car park because she could.
Well, please, you better back up, lady. Please, just go to your vehicle, please.
I'm not leaving here until you leave the parking lot that I live
sweetheart,
in.
this is America. This is a free...
I know Black Lives Matter. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of this now.
I can't believe this right now. I can't believe you. I can't believe your attitude. This is amazing.
Why are you here?
Why are you harassing me is what I want to know.
Because you have been sitting here, I've been watching.
Enjoying myself, right? Enjoying myself, huh?
Yeah, in this parking lot.
Enjoying the sunshine, just enjoying my business.
Good. Go about your business. Get your business ass.
Sweetheart, you just go enjoy your day. Look, your dog needs some water. Your dog needs some water. You need to give your pet some water.
have a sticker. You don't belong here. Hi, my name is Candy, and I don't like this guy. I fear this guy.
You fear? I'm fearing you right now. Can you go back to your car, please, ma'am?
No, you just get out of here. This is my parking lot. You get your ass out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Oh, wow.
Get out of here.
Ma'am,
Get out of here.
ma'am, ma'am, what? Can you calm down? What's wrong with you? What is wrong
I
with you?
don't like you. You might
Is
think
it my skin color?
You have been sitting here for more than an hour. You said your mom lives here. You said your mom lives in 911. There's no such thing as 911. This is this black man harassing a white woman. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It don't look like it, because I'm in my area and you're not in your area. Can you go in your whoa, come on now. Back up now, ma'am. Ma'am, please, back up, ma'am.
Either she eventually saw how much of a waste of time this entire thing is for her, or she just gave up on trying, which is a weird thing for a Karen to do. Usually they don't stop until they get what they want, or until someone forces them to stop. Weird. In this next clip, we got a pair of people who decide to confront a lady for parking in the disabled car park for not having a visible disability. What?
You just asked me what? Where's my handicap sticker? First of all, why does it matter to you? I'm not being rude. It's a handicap sticker. First of all, you don't know what my disability is, okay? You don't know what my disability is. So for you to question what my disability is, you are out of line. And you don't tell me that I don't have a sticker in my...
no sticker on your car.
Bring your... Come close to my car. Bring your ass right here. And now apologize. Now apologize. No, you sorry for what? You're sorry for what? I don't have to... It's in my car. My damn business get in my face.
That's a problem.
Get the out of my face. Get out of my face. Piece of... Did you just call her? And ma'am, you need to mind your business. You don't know what my disability is. You mean people like me? No, don't walk up on me.
Don't even get close.
You mean people like me? No. Y'all were wrong. You were wrong. Man, y'all should have did shit.
Yeah, you know, you hanging on.
You to be quiet. You just don't business.
I was just saying.
You shouldn't have said to me. You shouldn't have said to me. That's the problem. Mind your business. I need it. Obviously, I parked there. Go ahead. I'm going to make y'all famous today. I'm going to make you famous today. I'm handicapped. You don't know what my disability is. I got the sticker for a reason. You don't know if I have seizures. What if I fall out before I get to the door?
Well, you might because you're getting so upset.
No, because you need to mind your business.
No, you need to go.
Say something to them. Say something to them. No, I don't have to leave. I don't have to leave. And I'm going to put y'all on TikTok and the news and everywhere else. Go ahead. Because you don't even know who I am. Go ahead. I'm another what?
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't fucking exist. That's not how the world works. I thought we made this goddamn clear not that long ago. Just because their disability isn't visible to you on the surface doesn't mean they don't have a disability. God. Like, I don't get these people. It's like, oh, your leg's not broken? Oh, you have the ability to walk normally like a normal person? You look completely normal? Then you're not disabled. You're not allowed to park in a disabled car park. Oh, you got the disability sticker? You obviously lied to get that. Like, the logic of these people is fucking dumb. Like, they don't think correctly. They're just like, no, if you don't visibly look disabled, then you should not be parking in a disabled spot. And if you have a disabled sticker, then obviously you lied your way to get said disabled sticker. God damn, people are just such assholes to others, like, God. So these people decided to park in a disabled car parking spot in a very empty car parking lot. They do have the sticker required to park there, but the person who apparently owns that lot decided to call someone to tow their car away because they shouldn't be parking in that lot, apparently. Anyway, an argument ensues.
You don't own the property. So you own the property. You own this.
There is an
right
easement.
here.
Somebody called the cops. It is a panic.
Yeah, Whistle Stop probably did, and that's very ignorant of them. I'm sorry. Whistle Stop probably did. I'm very sorry.
You call 911 and tell them 587-3100. I don't give two anymore. Every day I deal with this.
This is my lawn.
It's a disabled spot.
She's the handicap.
It's a disabled spot.
No, stop getting up and get up. A disabled spot has different rules.
It's my lawn.
She's disabled.
No, they called me. No, she was right there. No, she was right there, baby. Yes, yeah, you should not call. You get up on my no. Here. Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, I'm so scared. Ooh, whoopee. Like your man got my face. Your man got my face.
It's a disabled spot. You can't.
It's my life. It doesn't matter.
Want to be known for towing handicapped people?
No, it's my lawn.
It's a disabled
You
spot.
Want to be known for towing handicapped
No,
people?
piece of crap. No, I'm not going to go to your shop either.
I'm going to show that there's no other cars in the parking lot.
Well, that's a bit of a doozy, that one. Wow. I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one. So, okay, the best way I think about this one is that this is probably a parking lot that is owned by that lady there, and that she tends to be that type of person that if you park there, she's going to immediately get someone to come and tow you away, regardless of what you're doing, because it's a car park that shouldn't be used by anyone, I'm assuming, at this point in time, because there's no active businesses there or something. But it's also a bit of a wild thing to get someone who's in a disabled car park who's got a disabled sticker, because you're now just getting rid of a vital piece of transport. And we can see why, because the older lady who clearly goes with him is got a walking chair to be able to walk because she's old. It's like, I personally wouldn't have caught a vehicle sitting in a disabled car park spot with a disabled sticker to be towed away, personally. But she's also in every right to do so. I don't know, this one I have mixed feelings on. Here we have the neighborhood Karen, who seems to be a bit loony, taking her dogs out for a walk, and after coming back decides to go off at her neighbor for apparently getting her fired. Let's watch the clip.
My dogs are afraid of me because of you. This is you.
Karen's here, and it looks like you are too. We'll be right there.
Really? Where's your mom? You know the door can't ring the doorbell. Bitch, you cost me my job. You cost me my fucking job. How cost you your job? You called. I work for the city. I used to work for the city. You called the city because I dropped a glass off my goddamn. I did not fucking call the city, ma'am. We have our issues, but I would never in life try to get you fired. I never called the city. I did not call your job. That's what you did. No, I did not. You called the law on me. But I didn't call the city. Yeah, you called the law on me. I lost my job because of you. Well, that's not my issue. Yeah, it is your issue because you can't control your kids. Ma'am, you was cussing at the little white girl. I got you up. My camera records. Really? She was down here on the steps and you came out cussing. Do you want me to show you the video? I got you on fucking camera cussing at the little girl and I showed it to the office. And I showed it to her and I showed her and I showed it up to you on camera cussing at the little kid. So you was too fucking drunk to hold your fucking liquor, so you dropped a fucking glass on the kids. That's not my fucking issue. That's your issue. Learn how to hold your fucking liquor. That's what you need to do. Learn how to hold your fucking liquor. That's not my issue. You lost your job. My issue is you called the law on me. Okay, you dropped a fucking glass on the kids. Because these kids is screaming at my dogs. And I had to jump up.
The first thing I just want to point out here, did anyone else notice how that dog was acting? Is it just me, or did that dog seems very uncomfortable and unhappy in its current position in life? Like it was sitting there, not doing anything. She has no idea how to operate that lead by the clearest of degrees, considering she was trying to pull it to get the dog to start walking, but failed miserably. And then when the dog started walking, when it was going down the stairs, it was moping in a way, and the dog's tail was tucked between its legs. Now that just might be because the dog's tail don't work no more, but I doubt it. It seems like that dog is genuinely unhappy, potentially distressed, and various other things if it's not even willing to go out for a walk. And considering the actions of this person later in the clip, that wouldn't be too surprising that the dog's home life is a bit miserable. Anyway, moving along from that one, by the sound of the story here, it turns out that one night this person got obscenely drunk and then started doing obscene things in the neighborhood, potentially doing some wrong things towards the kids, and ultimately the neighbor here whose doorbell we're looking at called the cops on them to get them arrested, to potentially hope that it would clear up the ordeal because they were going a bit loony. And ultimately, because she works with the city, it got back to the city itself and they decided to fire her, to terminate her contract because of her disorderly conduct with someone else who lives in the city. That's probably what happened here, and this Karen is a bit of a lunatic. I wouldn't be too surprised if she's drunk right now with this in this clip, considering the way she's swaying around when she's trying to stand still, and she's now just trying to blame it on her neighbor when it's entirely her fault.